We've all been sold a gorgeous, intoxicating lie about love. Your brain chemistry is literally hijacking your reality, making you believe that falling in love is some magical, spiritual experience. But here's the shocking truth about love psychology that the dating industry doesn't want you to know. Love is just your brain on drugs. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this chemical addiction works, and more importantly, how to break free from it. Chapter 1: The Perfect High. Let me paint you a picture. You meet someone, your heart races, your palms sweat. You can't stop thinking about them. Sound familiar? Congratulations, you're officially a drug addict. And the drug? A cocktail of dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin flooding your brain. The neuroscience of love reveals something disturbing. When you're falling in love, your brain looks identical to someone high on cocaine. The same reward pathways light up. The same addiction patterns emerge. This isn't romance, it's brain chemistry manipulation at its finest. Here's what's really happening. Dopamine creates that euphoric rush when you see their text. Norepinephrine makes your heart pound and keeps you awake at night thinking about them. And serotonin? It drops to obsessive-compulsive disorder levels, which is why you literally cannot stop thinking about this person. This is limerence psychology, a state of mind that feels like love, but is actually chemical dependency. Your brain has been hijacked, and you're calling it romance. Chapter 2: The Evolutionary Trap. But why does your brain do this to you? Welcome to the dark psychology of human evolution. Your brain doesn't care about your happiness. It cares about survival and reproduction. And this chemical love cocktail? It's designed to make you bond long enough to reproduce and raise offspring. Think about it. In prehistoric times, this dopamine addiction served a purpose. It made our ancestors obsess over potential mates, fight for them, and stick around long enough to ensure genetic survival. But in modern relationships, this same system is destroying us. Here's the brutal truth about brain chemistry and modern dating. Your brain is still operating on caveman software in a digital world. Those butterflies you feel? That's not love. That's your ancient brain mistaking novelty and uncertainty for genetic compatibility. The psychology facts are clear. We're most attracted to people who give us intermittent reinforcement. The hot and cold behavior, the mixed signals, the uncertainty. This isn't healthy love. It's your dopamine system being manipulated by evolutionary programming that's thousands of years out of date. And here's where it gets really dark. The people who trigger this chemical response the strongest are often the worst partners for long-term relationships. Why? Because stable, consistent, emotionally available people don't trigger the same dopamine rush as the unpredictable ones. Chapter 3: Building Real Love. So if romantic love is just a chemical lie, what is real love? Real love isn't about dopamine, it's about oxytocin. This is the attachment hormone, the bonding chemical that creates genuine connection rather than addiction. Unlike the dopamine rush of falling in love, oxytocin builds slowly through consistent, caring actions. Physical touch, shared experiences, acts of service, emotional vulnerability. These create lasting bonds that don't depend on your brain being high. Here's the psychology of healthy relationships. Real love feels calm, not chaotic. It feels secure, not anxious. It grows stronger over time instead of burning out when the chemical high fades. Here's the psychology of healthy relationships. Real love feels calm, not chaotic. It feels secure, not anxious. It grows stronger over time instead of burning out when the chemical high fades. The difference is profound. Dopamine-based attraction asks, "What can you do for me?" Oxytocin-based love asks, "What can I do for you?" One is selfish and temporary. The other is selfless and lasting. This is why arranged marriages often report higher satisfaction rates over time than love marriages. They skip the chemical addiction phase and build directly on compatibility, shared values, and oxytocin-based bonding. Conclusion: true love isn't a chemical trick your brain plays on you. It's a conscious choice to build something real with someone compatible. It's choosing commitment over chemistry, stability over excitement, and growth over infatuation. The next time you feel that intoxicating rush of falling in love, remember, you're not falling in love. You're falling into a chemical trap that evolution set for you. Real love is what happens when you climb out of that trap and choose to build something lasting. So here's my question for you. Have you ever experienced the difference between chemical attraction and real love? Share your story in the comments below. And if this opened your eyes to the psychology behind your relationships, subscribe for more shocking truths about how your mind really works. Because understanding your brain chemistry is the first step to taking control of your life.